General McLear was talking to a tan sergeant about regathering troops for the next attack, when suddenly, an unarmed green soldier walked out of nowhere. "Sir, watch out!" the tan sergeant panicked. "Ah, don't worry, soldier. He's clearly unarmed, and nobody's stupid enough to walk up to an entire enemy army without a death wish." "Hello, are you General McLear of the Tan Army?" the green soldier asked. "That I am, soldier. How did you get past our defensive perimeter?" McLear asked. "Well, sir, I was at the front of the battle. I was blown free of the front line during the beginning bombardment. I hit my head on a tree and was knocked out. When I awoke, I was covered in dead tan and green soldiers. I creeped around in the woods, watching your troops' movement and gathering intel." "And why did you approach here then?" "I saw how your troops acted. They aided their wounded comrades and even cared for the POW Green troops. This was nothing I ever experienced as a part of the Green Army. When we were wounded, we were just told to get back up and fight." I knew during the Great Plastic War Creed was rough on his men as a captain, but it seems like he must have gotten tougher. So this still doesn't explain why you approached us and didn't just desert." "I know what Creed had planned if this battle failed for him, and I cannot stand by and let it happen. He's planning on launching an attack tonight. A massive force of men. Your troops won't be prepared, and you will all likely die. Then he plans to rampage through Tan lands, killing everyone in sight. He talks of a Tan genocide. I think he is in talks with the Reds about joining the attack, leaving your men even more outnumbered." "So, Creed's gone senile in his old age. I appreciate the information, son. You're free to go." "I was actually hoping, sir, that I could help you prepare." "Very well. I like your initiative. You can fight alongside our men in the coming battle if you like." So the Tan Army got to work, preparing defenses on a nearby hill. They retreated the majority of their army, but left enough to have a fighting chance. They built sandbags and prepared the tanks for battle. Their new enemy, the Reds, were known for their superior training. They didn't have the numbers or technology that the Greens and the Tans had, but they had troops that could take a beating. Each unit had been trained heavily from a young age, comparable to the Spartans of age-old plastic Greece. Tony decided to stay behind with the other Tan men and fight for the right cause. The rest of the Tan army successfully retreated, and the remaining forces would be able to buy them enough time to get away. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Daily Tactics here, and today I am back with some more Men of War Assault Squad 2, the Army Men mod. We are back with Army Men Civil War Part 3. So, as you found out from that intro video, the Greens have allied with the Reds, and the Reds are extremely elite troops. They have 3 times as much health as your normal soldier. However, they have fewer numbers due to all this training, and they probably have about the same number of tanks as the Greens. However, the Greens supplied the tanks for this attack. Now, the Tans here are doing stall tactics to try and get their main forces away from the battlefield. As you can see, they have a ton of Tan tanks just all over the place, ready to defend. After all, they are the tank nation. They're pretty good with that. They've also got some mortars here and there lined up, and they've barricaded themselves pretty thoroughly all around. Now, here is Tony back here defending. He has lost his Tony helmet that he got last episode, and it has since been replaced with a regular helmet just because, well, he lost it when he exploded. So he's just got his regular helmet now. And if you did notice, there are some new weapons, like this is an M60 machine gun. There's also some M1 Grands, some grease guns, you'll notice. Things like that. New stuff has been added to the mod, as well as these M24 Chaffies and Greyhounds. Or, sorry, that's not Greyhound, that's a Willys Jeep. Alright, well, let's go ahead and press start here, and we'll see what happens. See if the Tans even win. I mean, this is really just stall tactics, so stalling for as long as they possibly can is the goal. Winning is not really an objective, but if they can win, then that'd be huge, you know? Oh, we got some shots getting fired from the right, and it seems like it is spreading, and now we've got our Tan boys over here on the left firing as well. We got green and red troops just sprinting forward like they do. They are in a full-on charge. Even red troops are dropping over here. Those are some valuable troopers. Oh my god, we got explosions going on over here. M24 Chaffies, as well as Willies. Jeeps are exploding all over the place. Ooh, there are 2 tan bazooka men right here, and they are firing at these vehicles, doing a great job, although a lot of their comrades here have died. Ooh, and that Sherman over there has died as well. These 2 bazooka men are going to go down very soon. Wow, this M24 Chaffee is just going for it. He is going all in. A beautiful flank by him. And the rest of these Shermans over here are holding their ground pretty nicely. And shells are being fired every which way. Oh, this Sherman over here has died. Oh, and it took down the entire windmill with it. Holy cow. There are just too many green tanks for the tans to deal with at the moment. However, they are cheap, cruddy tanks. And the tans have, of course, a huge number of tanks themselves. This tank over here has died, and this one over here is clearly dead. But they've still got 1 defending the left side. Oh no, 2, 3 defending the left side, 1 in the middle. Except the one in the middle is getting flanked heavily. Ooh, but this tank managed to get shot down, and now the troops are bailing out. And they'll probably go hunting. Yep, this troop here is firing at unsuspecting tan troops, except these guys are now returning fire. Let's check out what the green infantry is doing. Green/red infantry. It seems like without the support of their tanks, which tried to sort of blitzkrieg forward, they're now going into more guerrilla tactics, spreading out a little bit more. The right side over here is almost completely destroyed. So many men have died over here on the right side. Very few are left alive. Except the Tan's first line of defense over here is all but dead. Still got a mortar over here, actually, for the Tans. I wonder how many kills it's gotten. 6 kills. Alright, that's not too shabby. And how about this one? How many kills have you got? 14. Nice, nice. That's not too bad. Tans are firing up on this hill, which is probably going to end up being an absolute slaughterhouse for the Greens and Reds, who have to crest over here to fire at them, and they'll just be shot down before they can make it. Reds standing over some Tan bodies. This entire side over here has all but fallen. There's only a few Tans left alive on the right. Yeah, there's a few down here in this gully firing away, but besides that, there was a mortar somewhere around here. I just don't see it anymore. This guy's laying in there. Oh my god! He got hit by a bazooka? Oh my god, that's cutthroat. These 4 guys over here are all that remains, really, of the right side. And, oh no, their cover just got blown. They're now taking heavy, heavy fire and going down. They're returning fire a little bit, but they end up exploding. So it seems like the left side with Tony is all that remains of the Tan defense. As you can see here on the mini-map at the top left, the blue is all of the Tans, and then the red are the Greens and Reds. Still a sizable green/red force, and they should possibly be able to take these Tans out, especially with the Reds having 3 times as much health. However, we'll just see. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. Oof! And Tan tank goes down. Out of nowhere, a rocket comes in, absolutely flying in. If this mortar can stay alive for a little while longer, that would probably be huge for the Tans. I mean, after all, a mortar can be very, very effective when in the right hands. Oh my goodness. This red guy is trying to lob a bazooka shell up here, but luckily for the Tans, they set up a nice little tank trap line here, and it was blocking the fire. Oh no, our little guy on top of the water house has fallen and died. I think it might be this guy. Who knows? There's still another mortar over here for the Tans. It's gotten 7 kills now, so it doesn't have a ton. These guys over here are basically untouched, and this tank hasn't really had to deal with anything. This tank up here just went down, though. Its engine is on fire. It could explode any minute, which is not a good thing. So the Tans should probably get away from it, although I'm not sure if they're going to be able to. Maybe it won't explode. Who knows? The middle is starting to crumble a little bit, as the Reds we can see over here are advancing a little bit more. This tank is very much still alive. Look, it's dug itself into the earth with its tracks, probably from the velocity of the the shells it's firing, it's, you know, gone deeper in. See some mortar fire is taking out the red troops that were over here. It seems the biggest concentration of red/green troops is over here. It's like Christmas over here. Dang. Um, and the troops in the middle have seen better days. I mean, many of them have fallen. We'll have to see if these guys can pull it off. They definitely have enough bazookas to pull it off. I see like 3 right here, right now. So they can take out those 2 tanks. They just need 1 good shot on a tank to take it out. If they can do that, that'll even the playing field a lot. Honestly, I think the tanks for the Tans are just saving their butts right now, because their infantry is not that strong. And honestly, they've lost a lot of tanks in this battle. They're down to just 2 when they started with like 8 or 9, so it's very telling. And these mortars are doing wonders as well. They started with 4 mortars. They're only, well, are they down to 2 or 3? Or sorry, 1 or 2. Well, this one is like half a mortar. One of the mortar troops on it has died. So they're really down to 1.5 mortars. This one won't be as effective. Reloading times will be longer. I think accuracy is affected when you only have 1 troop in it. I'm not totally sure, though. There's 1 tan guy just peeking his head out this broken window. That's a pretty cool firing spot, if you ask me. Alright, so it looks like reds and greens bravely coming forward, trying to advance their position. They're just straight up marching. And fire erupts yet again. Oof, and a lot of them are getting pelted, although they are in a better firing position, so they're taking out a few more tans than before as well. Ooh, this tan cover has been destroyed. That is, does not spell good for the Tans. Spell good? Is that a saying? It does not bode well, I guess, is what I was trying to go for, but I don't know. I love these grease guns. They're so cool. Just rounding off fire at men. Oof, that guy took a heavy hit to the chest. Still a good number of reds over here, and some greens. The reds obviously have more survivability, which is why there's more of them left, even though the greens started with more troops. But, I mean, there's like almost a never-ending supply of green troops. Their population is so huge that, honestly, they could fight for forever. These 2 red and green troops are just sprinkling fire at them. Let's see what these guys are doing over here. There were some troops. Oh no, they're really scattered now. Look at the minimap. There are barely any red and green troops left. But we'll let them give it a shot. They might be able to pull this off still. It's becoming more and more doubtful. Oof! This thing did explode. And it took out part of the building over here, as well as some troops. Tony's still alive. Tony is doing well. Does Tony have any kills, I wonder? No kills for Tony. But his comrade up here has 3, and this bazooka trooper also has 3. Wow. Meanwhile, this is just barbecuing over here. As its shells start to burn. Oh my god. Oh, it's burnt out now. We can hear the, oh, it exploded a little bit more. We can hear the click-clack of guns reloading in the midst of this calm wave. Oh, red troops cresting the hill again. They're launching some bazookas at them. They have been killed, though. Oof. I think they might have gotten 1 or 2 more kills with that, though. Let's see. Oh, there is... Oh, no, this mortar got taken out eventually. Okay. I was going to say there is 3 mortars, but no. This one has 21 kills. That's pretty good. And this one has 44. Okay, so these mortars are pretty MVP as well. Let's see. What's going on with these greens? There's not a ton of them left. So, should we just sort of try and bring them together to do one last attack here? Yeah, so they're crawling forward. This is it, boys. We got one more chance. There's probably like 15 of them, and there's probably about 30, yeah, 30 tans, and 2 tanks, and 2 mortars, so it's not looking good. Alright, they're crawling forward. So this will be the 3rd green loss in a row. So clearly the greens are pissed. So we'll see what they have in store after this, because I have a feeling they won't stand for this much longer. They're gonna come up some daring strategies, things like that, to try and do a little bit better. Alright, machine gun fire is pouring out again. I think the green that went up there died, and this guy got shot. Alright. I heard a for Uncle Sam, but Uncle Sam doesn't exist in this universe, buddy. Alright, we got 2 reds and... or no, sorry, 3 reds and like 6 greens. Forward. Alright. They're moving forward a little bit. Oop, this guy took some shots and died. Red Trooper is making it to cover with his bazooka. Oh, each Red Trooper has a bazooka. That's kind of funny. Alright, they're moving up a little bit more. See, this guy's got an M1 Grand. Actually, almost all of them have an M1 Grand. That guy has an M16, though. Interesting. That just those troops have lived. You know? Alright, well, they're moving out a little bit. And getting chopped up by machine gun fire from the Tans. A grenade is going out as well. That is not so good. That has completely disrupted the assault here. Another grenade's going out now. And the rest of the forces just get absolutely butchered in that last-ditch effort right there. Oh, there's one guy left alive, and he's way back here. It's a Red Trooper. Wayne Martin is his name. Alright, Wayne. Why don't you get in this tank and drive away? Because apparently this tank is still alive. It just got decrewed. Alright, buddy. Oh, no, it's broken. Okay, never mind. Just book it out of here, Wayne. Oh, yeah, he took out the toolbox. Just get away, Wayne. Just run. Run, good lad. Well, it was a costly victory for the Tans, to say the least. They lost a lot of troops, but I mean, look at all the... Yellow is red, or sorry, yeah, red/green, and red is tan. And the Tans lost a lot of troops. They also lost like 7 or 8 tanks, but I mean, they won, and the whole point of this was to stall, so now these guys get to live, and they get to retreat back to their army, which has itself retreated. So they're able to now move out from this position and live to fight another day, which is pretty great, because a lot of times these stall tactics end up with troops being dead or severely injured, but in this case, well, not everyone died, which is always a good thing. Alright guys, well, thank you so much for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Let me know what you would like to see in the next Army Men video. Tomorrow, I should be having some more Star Wars mod out. Yeah. Also, if you want to check out my Discord, links in the description, and if you want to check out my Instagram, the link's there too. You should definitely check those out. I'm trying to get some more followers on my Instagram for my channel. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.